Gosh. It's 9:23. We're expecting people over. My phone has to charge, so I stayed here. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to Saturday. It's been a while since I recorded this camera. But, good thing now my nails are not what they were supposed to be. I'm actually kind of supposed to keep quiet because my nephew is asleep. It's going to, today's vlog is going to be really short, but, yeah, anyway, I was going through some stuff, and, I found something I never thought I'd find again. Well, actually, I can't really use it much anyway. This MP3 player. Yeah. It used to be, my quote-unquote little brother's, so, yeah. It was so funny. But, yeah. It still works, only if I put it on the charger. And, yeah. The only time it will work is if I put it on the charger, and I can't put it on the charger. But, my, chicken stroganoff. Yes. We're having chicken stroganoff tonight for dinner. We usually do anyway. But, yeah. Gosh, my nails need to dry faster now. Yeah, like I said, this is just gonna be a short vlog, and, yeah, kind of have to still clean up and stuff. Yeah, I know I've shown you guys this before. It's my mask. I had worn that out to go pay for the water bill earlier this week. It was kind of funny how it turned out. Anyway, and like I wore it. I didn't wear it with the fedora. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. And I just wore it, and I really think that a lot of people probably would have been honking their horn at me, like, because like suppose Michael Jackson be like wandering around on the roads. I wouldn't blame them. Anyway, I'm gonna talk paranormal for a bit. Most of you who don't know, I'm actually kind of sort of a medium in training. And for those who don't know what a medium is one that'll give readings from people who have passed on, and like they can connect with them. And if you guys know Teresa Caputo or anyone else, then that would be amazing if you guys knew who they were. Teresa is who I am learning from, and I've actually started like getting paranormal stuff happening since I was 6. Starting with Michael's brother's twin, who had passed away at birth. It was actually 2 hours after he was born, after he and his twin brother were born, that their brother had passed away. Anyway, he was my friend since I was little, and he's all around sweet. I sent him a letter, and recently, like, since I've been feeling down about something that had happened, and if you guys hadn't watched yesterday's video, if you did, you guys would remember that I said, like, that, like, me thinking that my sister was right, my little sister Charlotte was right about, like, his feelings changing about me. And I had put, like, in there that after seeing my Facebook status, he had Facebook messaged me and asked if it was about him. And I told him that I was sorry and stuff. And he said his feelings hasn't changed for me at all. And he still loves me, so I'm just like, okay, I really don't know how to handle this, because I honestly have never literally been in a relationship before, and Michael had helped me out of it. Brandon, that's his brother Marlon's twin. Brandon had helped me through it, and he was my childhood friend. He was my childhood spirit friend, so. And not only was it Michael and Brandon, but also my distant relative, Elizabeth Taylor. She came in there and like she put her arm around me, and she was comforting me, telling me everything's gonna be okay. And all three of them were telling me his feelings have not changed. His feelings have not changed. And I didn't want to believe it. But when I heard it from him, I was just like, well, now I think my kind of sort of actual older husband and brother-in-law and Michael, like, he said, like, he's married to his fans, so, like, yeah, all of girls are his wives. All of us girls are his wives. He's got so many, it's unbelievable. And my aunt, I call her my aunt because, like, I consider myself more like a niece than maybe a cousin. But it could go either way, I guess, for Elizabeth Taylor and me. Anyway, they're almost here, so I think I should probably get off, and I will actually see you guys back in a little bit. And back. I also had given a haircut, so yeah. And I was actually asked how much I charged for a haircut. It was actually really interesting because I was never asked how much I charge, but now I need to like make like a little note thing to say like how much I charge. Usually it'll depend on the budget, so it's easier for everyone else. But I'm not gonna post I'm not gonna say how much I charge on here because obviously it may get to the government, and I will be charged for like what I do. Anyway, yeah. Okay, back to the paranormal stuff. Actually, I have a little story to share. For those who have heard that last June, most people didn't get the notice until like June 5th that Paris Jackson had attempted suicide. It's really a touchy thing for me to talk about, but it was 1:30 in the morning over there in California, of course, and it was 3:30 here. I was still awake, and apparently so was she. And I was babysitting later that day. And what happened was I started feeling something sharp on my arm. I was just like, wait, what's going on here? I'm not supposed to be feeling anything sharp. And I felt like I had swallowed so many friggin' painkillers, so many Motrin pills. Just like, whoa, wait a minute. Who is doing this and what is going on? And I also felt like I was talking to the suicide hotline, and I was crying and screaming. And I felt like I had left a suicide recording note. And thing is, Michael came to me as soon as it started and said, there is something wrong with Paris. There's something wrong with Paris. There's something wrong with Paris. There's something wrong with Paris. And he was crying. I was just like, whoa, okay. Hold on, Michael. Hold on. What is going on with her? And he just kept saying, there's something wrong with Paris, there's something wrong with Paris, there's something wrong with Paris. His eyes are red, just tears just falling down his face constantly. I was like, oh gosh, no, what is going on? And my mind started piecing together what was going on. And I get a text in the middle of babysitting that Paris was rushed to the hospital. And I was thinking to myself, that's funny. I felt like I was being rushed to the hospital that morning. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning or something, that she was being rushed there. And I was just like, I felt like I was being rushed. And I was just like, what the heck? I felt like I was either calm or kicking and screaming, saying I just want to be with my daddy.